Alright guys, we're back with another video. It's going to be the first video of 2025. We're going to go through my 10 favorite pickups from last year in 2024. Now, if you guys didn't know, January 2025 means it's been 4 years since I started this YouTube channel. And I just want to say to all of you guys out there that do watch the videos, interact in the comments, say hello to me at card shows. I really do appreciate it. I know I've mentioned this in the past before, but I did start this YouTube channel 4 years ago when I wasn't doing really too well mentally and also personally in my life. And this YouTube channel was more so just like a bit of an escape and a hobby for me to kind of focus on whilst I wasn't really doing too well. Yeah, that's why my YouTube channel and you guys mean a lot to me. But yeah, let's go through my 10 favorite pickups of the year. They're pretty much all PC and they're in no particular order. So let's start off with the set chase that I've been doing for the last 4.5 to 5 years. We finally added another 2 cards to it from the 2018 to 19 Noir Jumbo Patch set out of 10. The rookies only. We added Time Lord and Javon Carter this year. For those out there keeping track, I've got 37 out of the 40. I'm still missing Luka Doncic, Marvin Bagley, and Grayson Allen. So if anyone out there has a cheap Luka or has the other 2 cards out there, please do hit me up. But really good to get these ones in hand as well. You know, when I started it 4 or 5 years ago, the market was at a high and a lot of no-name players that I was buying at the time were really expensive. So getting Time Lord and Javon Carter at a pretty reasonable price was quite nice. And yeah, hopefully it just means that I can get the Luka Doncic one a little bit easier in time. Next one up, again, like I said, this is PC also. But yeah, Chandler Parsons, 1 of 1. This is actually from his rookie year. Got this one from a guy that I've chatted to and interacted with at Shows Heaps, Joseph. Yeah, I mean, you can't tell that it's rookie from the front or anything like that, but I know his rookie year was at 2012, 2011, 2012, sort of double set year because of the Panini, like all the player holdout and everything like that. But yeah, Chandler Parsons, 1 of 1, always means a lot, especially being a rookie card as well. I think I paid $50 for this Chandler Parsons. If you don't know who he is, probably because he hasn't played the NBA for a few years. He actually was a pretty good player. He was a 2nd-round draft pick for Houston, played very well his first few seasons, and then Houston really wanted a 3rd star to pair with James Harden and Dwight Howard, and Chandler Parsons was like, I could be that 3rd star for you guys, but yeah, Houston were after Chris Bosh, also wanted Josh Smith, and then Chandler Parsons ended up leaving, going to Dallas, and then Memphis, and then he ended up getting paid a lot of money and didn't actually play too much because of injuries, but still, I respect Chandler Parsons and what he did for Houston. Yeah, it's a really nice card again, being a 1 of 1. Couple pop culture cards that we have here coming up. We'll go with Mike Breen first off. Like I've said to you guys in other videos, I really like the pop culture cards, and I think these are the cards that people that don't collect sports cards will look at and be like, oh, like these are pretty cool to kind of show off, whether it's like celebrities, singers, you know, all that sort of stuff. People that people outside of sports cards can actually relate to. And Mike Breen, if you guys don't know him, he is the Knicks home announcer. He also does the announcing for ESPN, but most known for his infamous bang call. But yeah, probably my favorite announcer in the NBA. There's him, the guy on the Charlotte Hornets on the home announcing team. I liked Jeff Van Gundy as well as an announcer when he was announcing, but now he's an assistant coach for the Clippers. But there's a few out there I don't like, but Mike Breen is definitely one of my favorites, and the Knicks do have probably the best home announcer there. Like I said, another pop culture card, Adrian Wojnarowski. He did announce his retirement from, or I don't know if he actually announced he was retiring, but he was leaving his media job to be a GM at a college. Again, I've said it in another video before, but it probably is a massive lifestyle change in a good way, in that you're not always going to have to be on your phone. You know, you're asleep, someone calls you and says, look, here's the latest scoop, here's the latest goss, you've got to report this. It would be an absolutely tiring job to be in the media. I could definitely see that. Like, it'd be a 24/7 job for sure. Really like this card because obviously it's got the auto, but then it's got an inscription as well as his numbering there, 15 out of 35. But yeah, you guys remember that when he dropped some big news on his Twitter, it would be known as a Woj bomb. So yeah, like He's got a few autos in this set, but not all of them have the Woj Bomb inscription. So I think this one's really cool to have in the PC. Shams just needs to have his own card, and then we can kind of pair the Wojnarowski Shams card left to right with each other. But yeah, really, really cool card. I'll group these two cards into one, but I bought these two raw last year or 2 years ago now. I've got to get used to saying that, but got them graded this year with the Hobby Australia through PSA. The Cochin one got a PSA 10, the Revolt one got a PSA 9. You know, both of them now retired, but have brought some great memories, winning 3 premierships for the Tigers. Unfortunately, Richmond right now, we're probably going to have a bit of a down year, but I'm kind of excited. Like, it's kind of like when Houston drafted Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun. You kind of look for hope in the team and like look for young players. And even if the team doesn't do well, you'd rather that than kind of be like a middling team, knowing that you're not going to get anywhere. And I think when Houston had those years with like John Wall, Oladipo, it was hard to watch. I didn't really watch the NBA that much that year. So now with Richmond, last year was again quite tough, but now we've got like 7 draft picks to kind of watch and kind of track. It's going to be a really fun watch this season, even if we come last. So yeah, these 2 legends for the Richmond Footy Club, very unique cards. Obviously, not many people from AFL do grade with PSA, so I'm glad to say that I've graded my few of my Richmond PC cards into PSA. I'll group these 2 together again, but Armin Thompson, probably my second favorite prospect on the Houston Rockets. I'll have Sengun first. I'll do Armin Thompson second. Oh, I think I said Reed Shepherd third last time, but I'll have to go with Jalen Green third. And then you've kind of got Tari Eason, you've got Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith. I mean, Jabari Smith, I like him, but I don't think he's going to be like, you know, if we traded him tomorrow, it's whatever. But Armin Thompson, I think, should be the number 2 player that we kind of build around. Really athletic players, had some really good athletic plays, really great defensively. Offensively, he's gotten better with his shot. His passing has improved as well. But yeah, his athleticism is absolutely ridiculous. Him and Osar, like, they have some God-given genetics. It's absolutely crazy, but yeah, to get a Court Kings auto, I got this off NBZ Cards, and then got the Armin Thompson in an Instagram lot deal, and then ended up keeping this for myself. But yeah, like I said, I really like Armin Thompson. I hope we do build around him, and him and Alperen Sengun. Those are the 2 that I would pretty much call untouchables. Everyone else on that team can get traded for all I care, but these are the 2 that I hope that Houston does build around. Next card up, shout out to my man Ramon, because he tagged me in this sale, but another Royce White card to add into the PC. Again, I've spoken about him before. He didn't really play any minutes for the Houston Rockets, had a fear of flying, had really severe anxiety. And again, I'm not going to hate on the man for having a fear of flying, because being an anxious person myself, I know we all have our own triggers. But yeah, Royce White didn't play any playing time with the Houston Rockets in regular season, so he doesn't really have too many autos. He only has autos in his rookie year, so to get an immaculate RPA is really great for the PC. I got to shout out Ramon, because he tagged me in a Facebook sale with someone selling this. Yeah, with Royce White only signing in his rookie year, he actually doesn't have too many autos, and it means that some of his rookie autos go for like $15 to $20, which is pretty ridiculous considering he didn't really do much in the NBA, but that's just how it is. Like, there's not much supply out there, so to have this one in the collection in the PC, I really do enjoy it a lot. And then it's got a nice chunky CK there for Rockets. I guess the benefit of being on a really big platform like this is you do get a lot of people that will message you and ask you if you want cards for your PC. And I've got to shout out Reese, because I'm not going to show off every single card, but yeah, he hit me up with like a huge Yao Ming jersey lot, and then yeah, we made a deal for like 14 or 15 of them. I can't even remember off the top of my head. So yeah, they're all in my case, my Matt's card case here to the side, and yeah, they're all in storage. But I always like game worn jerseys, you know, even though they're not chunky patches. Yeah, with Yao Ming, my favorite player growing up. Unfortunately, his career was cut short from injury, but I think growing up being Asian, you kind of look for someone to kind of relate to. I mean, I wasn't going to be 7'6" like Yao, but to see someone Asian and killing it in the NBA. It kind of gave you hope. And yeah, Yao's just an incredible player. You know, unfortunately, his injuries cut his career short, but I really do appreciate Yao for giving me something to kind of want to be when I grew older, or where I wanted to be now. But yeah, I'm not in the NBA. Quick break in today's video to tell you guys that we have all 3 sizes in the 2, the 3, and the 4 row Matt's card cases back on the website. Go check them out at mattscardcase.com, and I'll leave the link in the description down below. Second last pickup, and I did actually get this one at the Hobby Hangout. Shout out to Jono. I know he watches my videos. I don't know if you'll see this one, but he sold me this card for like $30, $40. You might be thinking like a John Wall rookie gold standard auto. You were literally just talking about it like early in the video that you didn't really like John Wall and the Houston Rockets, but like John Wall would probably be my favorite college player. I would say when I played, oh God, this sounds very cringy, but when I played basketball, I felt like I would play a bit like John Wall. Like I was pretty fast. I would say I wasn't a great shooter like John Wall, but I feel like my pace is what kind of set me apart from other players. And John Wall was kind of an inspiration for me to watch in college. And I really liked watching him in the first few years at the Wizards. Yeah, when I saw this card, Jono was selling it, I had to snap it up. But I actually did buy some boxes in this year itself. So this is 2011. So this year you're kind of chasing like John Wall. I think there's like DeMarcus Cousins as well. But yeah, there's some other players that you can obviously chase. But I wanted to pull a John Wall so badly. Didn't ever get one, but now I finally do have a John Wall rookie auto now in my PC. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this in order, but this is probably my favorite pickup of the year, and it was pretty recent. I got it about 2 months ago. Breen Sengun, team color match out of 75. Got this from my man Henry, Henry's NBA cards. I'll put him up on the screen. Yeah, Breen Sengun, my favorite player on the Houston Rockets. I just, like, if he gets traded, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think we will trade him, but like, you know, when times are tough, I think people were like, who are they going to trade at the Houston Rockets? I just hope that they never would touch Breen Sengun because I really enjoy watching him. Yeah, favorite player in the NBA right now, obviously being on the Houston Rockets, but just a really cool card as well. Just on-card auto, red team color match out of 75. I paid like, I can't even remember anymore. It was like $250 or maybe I paid $300 for it. Stay tuned in a future mail day because I did buy more of this variant from another collector on Instagram. So I'm pretty keen to get that one in, but this one would definitely be my favorite purchase of 2024. And I do have to kind of remind myself that, you know, when it comes to, you know, when it comes to dealing with sports cards and stuff, I think sometimes, I know for me personally, I can definitely be really focused on money and trying to flip stuff. And sometimes it's okay to actually buy cards for your own PC and, you know, yeah, go back to why you started in sports cards. It's for the collector at heart when I was a kid. So sometimes I kind of forget about that. I can be a bit too money driven, which is also a good thing. But I do like to focus on my own collection, and I need to get back to that sometimes just to kind of center me. And yeah, this is a really cool card just to have him to my PC. Breen Sengun. Just hope Houston don't trade him, and I hope we just build around him for the years to come. Yeah, guys, that is it for the video. I do appreciate you guys for 2024, and I can't wait to bring you guys some more content for 2025. Leave a like down below. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite pickup was for 2024. And yeah, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.